Actually, in half an hour, you will know if it was aligned with what she said and what I'm going to do, okay? You can come back to me. Special welcome to our Dutch ambassador for the Dutch Embassy. Very nice, Mr. Ed Hoeks. Thank you. And again, an applause for him. It's fantastic that you could take some time to see my presentation and actually join, because this is going to be fun, because I think 90% of my presentation I will say nothing. How cool is that? Because it's your turn. Because it's your turn. Yay! You should say yay! All right. I live in the Netherlands. I'm 54 years old. I'm a grandma of 5 grandchildren. I have 5 children together with my husband. And I'm a DJ. That sums it up. So whenever you want to book a very cool DJ playing deep house, Berlin minimal techno, call me. I'm willing to travel. I've been working as a consultant for the last 15 years, and I've been working in organizational change, which is a very interesting area of work, obviously, because you're all here, and I think you're all interested in that. There's a few things I noticed in my work, and actually when I was being really honest, I said, well, the sustainable effects of my interventions are not really optimal. Saying, the shit doesn't work. Excuse my language. Because I made up all kinds of very interesting cascading models to change behavior, because organizational culture was my field. And by doing that, of course, it looks very fancy. I had all kinds of great flip-charted images. I sold it. I sent really large invoices. And actually, a lot of the managers that I worked with really replied to me and saying, well, you know, the sessions were really great, and you're very good at your work, but, you know, the pile of work is so big, and the stress of the day just kicks in, and I'm not able to really execute any of my actions in my plan. So I thought, okay, so this is actually not working. I traveled around in all kinds of interventions, and then I thought I need to have a method, a way of conversation that is being plugged into an organization, and I can go. So it's plug and play and go away. That's actually what I do. And you are going to experience that. So I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to sit there and watch you do it. No, that's a joke, but nearly. Jump Movement is the organization that I do it from, and the method is called Jump Movement. And we are based in the Netherlands, but we work in 12 countries in the meantime. In the last 6 years, built that up with 156 people, and we had over 60,000 participants. Actually in all areas of the world, which is cool. And I couldn't grasp that idea that would work, because this is a very, very, very simple process. Everyone can do it. And my mission is that everybody in the world should be able to experience this at least one time. So I'm counting. So 62,000, whatever, plus 250 today. And there are a lot of people jumping all over in this week, past week, so yeah, we're counting. So I was in the last years studying movement of people's behavior. And I thought Jirji had this very good image of where the boss is sitting on top and then saying, okay, it's that way. And then they were pulling. And actually, the fact that they were pulling was really good. I think that he used a whip, didn't he? Because voluntarily, a lot of people don't really move because their boss says it's that way. They say yes, and then they do no. I recognize that. You are a lot of managers here, huh? How often in a team meeting were you saying, why didn't you guys do it? You promised. We agreed on that. How often does that happen? A lot, huh? Now I thought, let's look at animals. And I came up with a flock of sparrows, birds. And the interesting thing is that they never have any meeting on the date they want to leave to fly to the south to have the winter. They just go. And on their way, lots of things are happening. But there's wisdom in this flock. Because they have to avoid enemies, they have to work with the swirling winds, they have to rest and never have any meeting. You can actually not even see where the board is based in this organization or management. See, they're just flying to the south. That direction is crystal clear. And on their way, there's lots of things happening where they have to participate on. And I thought, that is a good metaphor for me. So let's use it. So any direction is actually the good one. So for example, you as managers, you say, okay, our direction will be more client-based communication or client-focused communication. And in a normal team meeting, your team would say, okay, good. And then they would just go back to work and do whatever they did. In a jump conversation, every participant is able, through a very simple process of 7 steps, is able to just make a decision towards that direction. Very naturally and very simple. You will, in a minute, experience it. Now, to just verbalize what it is and give a definition, jump movement is about bringing people together in a straightforward conversation, giving them the chance to talk things and think things over and come into action towards a shared topic, or they just might sit back and reflect. Now, a lot of times this is not happening in organizations. It's not yet another project. It's not a complex method that requires special skills. It's not top-down and result-based, and it's not that process where everybody needs to participate. Only the people who like. Jump movement is a magnet. It's not a bulldozer. It's a magnet. And often, only 3, 4, 5 people start it. And then it becomes this positive virus because people get curious. What is that jump movement? What is that? Because, of course, the title is not related to anything. I'm not saying this is an empowerment, self-organized conversation method. If I would say that, you would say, oh, I know that. Been there, done that. No, jump. What's jump? And then people really say, they say, this is so much fun. I can't even really express what it is, but it's really cool. You should do it. It's like that book you need to read. It's a really cool book. I'm not telling you what it is, where it's all about, but you need to read it. And then you're attracted to it. This is what's the strength of jump. I think I've said this. We do jump conversations in schools, in social projects with homeless people, in healthcare, in boardrooms, in corporate situations, outside in the park, I don't know, everywhere. Where people are together, we could say, oh, let's do a jump, and we can do it. Actually, it's like tomato soup. And how do you know how tomato soup tastes? You try it. So let's take a taste of the soup. And I have got an assistant for this. And that is Václav. Where are you? Did you escape? Come down. Give him an applause because he's very brave. Okay, Václav, you will be my jump movement buddy. And you can sit on this beautiful white couch. And I will sit next to you in a minute. I met him during lunch. Hello. Go sit. I met him during lunch. We had a really cool conversation, and I challenged him to join me in the jump here on stage. And he said, I'll do it. So, double brave. Now, what is happening is that you guys need to have one other person to do the jump with. So, grab a hand. Put it in the air and then show me that you have someone. So you need one person to do the jump with. So do it now. show the hands. And if you don't have an hand, stand up. And if you stand up, look at the other people who are standing up and join. So everybody needs a hand in the air so that I know you're a couple. Yes, don't be shy, I'm not eating. This is very harmless. Everybody up there, you have a hand? Show me the hands. Woohoo! Alexander, do you have a hand? All right, good. Let's trust this gang that they have a hand. We don't really need a microphone because what we do is really secret. Now I think you can handle an iPhone, can you? You're IT, huh? Good. Oh, never had an iPhone. Okay, I'll educate you. What you do is, when I say yes, you just press start. That's it. Because we are going to do a very interactive process, and it's about 7 steps. And actually, the thing that we are going to manage is attention, because that is the most valuable asset in the world. It's priceless. Ambassador, do you have someone to jump with? Good. Because now I need to be sure that you have the experience. Thank you. So attention is priceless in an organization. You recognize that. So if a coworker gets no attention, what happens? He will behave as a spoiled child, becoming really stubborn, resistant, getting sick, annoyed, whatever. So attention is really priceless, and that's something we really are going to manage in a jump. We do that by the time, so we have the champion timekeeper here. We follow 7 steps. I guide you through it, and at the same time, so this is double interactive, you guys do the step simultaneously as Václav and I will do it. This is multitasking. It's self-organizing, it's very simple, it's self-empowering because you will make a next step, and it's a safe process because we promise each other a few things in step 1. And our direction that we fly in, so we're like the birds, is being happy at work. We couldn't disagree with that, could we? Being happy at work. So we promise each other now 3 things. So look each other in the eye, and I will state them, and you will just confirm to each other. The first one is, I promise I will postpone my judgment to myself and to you for the next 20 minutes. And you can just say yes, you don't have to repeat. So postpone your judgment towards yourself and the other for the next 20 minutes. Okay? Second one, promise to support yourself and the others in the steps you want to take. Yep. And the third, promise each other that the things that you share in this little conversation, that stays between you. So you can talk a lot about your own story, but not about the story of the other. Yeah? Everybody agree? Václav, you agree? Yeah, me too. Step 2, celebrate your success. So now, towards being happy at work, what is it that you have accomplished? Something that you're really proud of. It can be a small thing, a big, compelling situation, but something that you feel, I did it. Me, myself, and I did it. And I'm proud. And really, it can be really small, as long as you feel proud. Now, you get 1 minute, really strict in time, and Václav will do the timer, and I will make the noise. When you hear this, you stop talking. Yeah? Now, when you stop talking, the other one gives you a very big applause. Because success needs to be celebrated. All right. Now, number 1 can start. Where are you proud of? Share your success. Go. 1 minute. All right. That was 1 minute. Applause. All right. Very good. Now we got the hang of it, don't we? There's the alarm, see? Now I have to teach you. Look, then you do this, slide this down. Stop. He's so clever. He just pressed stop without me saying it. Very good. Step 3. Who are you being now in relation to being happy at work? So the question is, how do you feel? How do you look at that? What's your opinion? Your state of mind? How are you doing with that? So honestly looking at you. Now, you can state that in a minute. Just sit back and rethink that and express it. And after the minute, your colleague gives you a compliment. But very important, don't hide any tips or advice in the compliment. No advice. So no reactions, no advice, only a compliment. So who are you being now towards being happy at work? Go, number 1. Cool, okay. I got a really great compliment here. Thanks. All right. Step 4, because time is ticking and you want to go to coffee, huh? Afternoon break, or no? No, we'll finish. Step 4, where do you want to go towards being happy at work? So what is your jump? Which jump would you want to make? What is the next thing that you say, okay, that's where I want to go? My direction. Sometimes it's not really clear. Well, you just can start talking and it will come out automatically. Now the other one gives no answers, no reactions, nothing, just listening. This is the all-time championship listening step. No reactions. It's really hard, isn't it, not to react? Sitting on your hands, huh? You're doing good, I think. So 1 minute for number 1. Where do you want to go? Which jump do you want to make towards being happy at work? Go. All right. Very good. Tips and advice. There we go. Step 5. Now this is going to be an interesting one because I've already said we don't do any advice, but now we do. Now the next thing is that you're going to stand up and sit in the seat of the other one. So do that. Stand up. Sit in the seat of the other one. You can do it now. All right. Now you sit in the seat of the other one, like I'm sitting there, and I will be Václav. So how do I look? I'm Václav. I'm Václav, and I have a tip for myself, and that's the next one. Blah, 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 and then it comes out. So I become him. I speak as if I am him. I talk as if I'm him. I always say me because it's Václav. Ineke is out of the question. She's there. That's Ineke. So become the other person. And your first sentence is, my name is, and then the name of the other one, who you became. And then there's an advice coming. And don't worry, trust yourself. Everybody can do this. And you get 1 minute and no reactions. Okay, go. All right, already a minute. So sit back on your old seat again. Become yourself again. And then we go to a decision. Decision time. Now you make a decision on, okay, what you want to do or what you want to stop doing. Either way. But it's a decision. And you start by saying, my decision is, and bam, there he comes. Yeah? And deciding is very brave, huh? We know that. So you get an applause. You'll be rewarded. So what is your decision towards being happy at work? Number 1, go. Okay, 1 minute. That was it. Applause. Fantastic. I have made a decision. And I'm going to need Jurgi for my decision. So can we make an appointment to have coffee? Because I need you for my decision. And maybe other IT guys also in this room, but I will find you. Step 7, gratitude. It is so important, and a few of our colleagues today already mentioned that. Gratitude is very important. So that's a thing that we're going to do all together. So we'll give the timer, you can set it on like 3 minutes. So you slide it a bit to the 3. He's perfect. And then we just join in shouting, where are you grateful for? And it can be anything. Something in your life, in your work, stuff that you have, whatever. So hit the button. Where are we grateful for? Just call it out. Friendship, family, health, my wife, children, my dog. Love. Life. Yeah, life. Being here. Harder. Beer. We're in Czech Republic, huh? Beer. You invented that, huh? What else? Smiles. My partner. Health. Happiness. The magic word. Be a DJ. Me too. Sweets. My job. Nature. The snow. I like me saying that. I love the snow this morning. The beach? Peace. Peace / the beach. Peace on the beach. This happiness at work conference. Yay. Insight. Energy. Wow. Nice. The Netherlands ambassador. Very good. Love. Sushi. Oh, good. Where can I eat it? Boots? Books. Yeah. Inspiration for the day. Teachers? Mother. Mother? Children. Laughter, freedom. Colleagues. Anarchy. We drink coffee later. Things we learn. Honesty. Nice. Games. Failures. Courage. Opportunity. Proud. Trust. Fantastic. What was here? Freedom. Jump. Hey. No borders. Oh. Silence. Did we do perfect or what? Fantastic. I want to have a very, very big hand for my partner, Václav. Thank you, Václav. Thank you. Wow. Now, I think it's amazing to just give this as a gift. Jump movement. If you like the soup, go to the website and join our movement and spread it. Because it's free, you can just use it. The script is downloadable on the website. I really, really, really love you to do that and bring it to your friends and your colleagues. And when you want to learn more to how to implement it professionally, we have lots of interesting help on that. And tomorrow afternoon from 3 to 5, we have a Q&A meeting for people who are really professionally interested in this method to how to implement. Thank you so much for having me, and I wish you all the happiness in the world. Thank you.